All right, guys, what are we doing? Well, we're fueling up, and it is cold, 42 degrees. I never turned down a ride. My buddy, text me, sent me, hey, we got some guys gonna go riding with. I never met them before. About five guys. Are you up? And it's about an hour ride to meet these guys. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, and it's 42 degrees, and it's so cold. But as you guys can see, I am dressed in my winter gear or my cold weather gear. I got heated gloves. I got four layers here. I got a brand new leather jacket here. It's got a hoodie. I got my thermal, and then I have another thermal. It's wind stop. It's another, it stops the wind from coming in. I got my cold weather gear here. These are like waterproof, but the more important, they're cold weather proof. So I got three layers here. It's got a liner, the outside, a liner, all the pads and everything like that, the protection. But so three layers here, four layers here, heated gloves. I got my neck sock or gaiter, as they say in England, and yeah, so I'm ready. And I've been on the road for like 15 minutes, and not bad. I feel a little bit of cold coming in on my chin, but not bad. I can deal with it. I haven't been in this kind of cold weather in a long time. Let me finish fueling this thing up, and we'll talk more. So yeah, I got another 40 minutes to go, and I figured it'd be interesting. And like the title says, I'm gonna put the key in my pocket. How stupid was that? Is uh, cold weather riding for my FZ or my street triple. And as you guys can see, obviously I'm on my FZ because it's got a little bit more protection. It gives off a little bit more heat, or a lot more heat than my triple does. But this kind of cold weather, you don't really feel it that much. I got my Gerbing gloves, battery-powered heated gloves. Supposed to go up to the mid-50s, but and then I put a bigger screen on this thing for winter riding, because this is going to be my winter riding bike or cold weather riding bike, and I kind of like it. I might leave it. It's a little bit tall, but I don't know if you guys get a good look at it. It's a little bit tall, but the air is much cleaner. It still hits my helmet, but it doesn't buff it anymore. And so it's just a pleasurable. I just can't believe that the difference between the screen is here, and it just buffeted like crazy, and now it doesn't. It's whatever. So let's go. We're fueled up. Everything like, let's hop on the bike. I feel like the Michelin Man with so much stuff on. But yeah, we'll talk more as my nose runs. And let me just I'll be back in 1 second, guys. Okay, let's put the heated gloves on. I'm going to put my whatchamacallit, so I just hold this down. And let's go with the middle one. Okay. I'm going to see if you guys can see how that works, if I can show it to you on which camera. I'm kind of curious to see, we'll hear from you guys. What's your preference for cold weather gear? Or do you even bother riding when it's this cold? The wind chill's got to be in the 30s, but I don't know, I feel pretty good. Yeah, so any of you guys would take like a naked bike in the wintertime, cold weather, 40 degrees? Or is there a cutoff time for you guys where it's, if it gets below, say, 55, 60 degrees, that's it, no more riding? Now, I can tell you one thing. I really miss my GS. I really miss the GS right now, because the GS, with this type of weather, it was nice. I mean, like with all this gear, I didn't feel hardly any wind. This, I'm feeling a little bit of wind, but, it's still not bad, but the GS was so comfortable, too. It's definitely a cold weather bike, all weather bike. So I do miss the GS, and thinking, there's a local dealer that has a 1300 demo. black, just the way I want it. A lot of options just the way I want. The only options I didn't like that he put on it was the spoke wheels. I'm not a big spoke wheel fan, but he's got it listed for 24, so the price is down about 3,000 off the, or 2,000 off the MSRP because it's a demo. But yeah, if I could do 23 out the door, I might go for it, but I don't really have the room for it. So I'm kind of caught. I really, in the winter times here, I want to ride in the cold weather, and I want something super comfy. And the GS, I missed my 1250. What a mistake it is to sell. It was a mistake to sell that bike. But I wasn't riding it as much, and I was, getting, these fast bikes, sporty bikes, and not that it wasn't fast. I had it for 3 years, and it was just, I should have kept it. I just really, really blew it. So who knows if I'll get another one? I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I tend to be impulsive, so who knows? I can just wind up with it, and you could see, whoa, this road sucks. They've been working on this road for a month. Putting sidewalks in. Unbelievable. And then beating up the road. Crazy. Anyway, yeah, so I probably won't be doing any crazy riding today. I don't know what these guys ride. I don't know what kind of bikes they have. I don't know how they ride, so I'll probably be in the back because I don't, if I don't know how they ride, somebody rides, I'm not going to. I want to be able to just get around the situation if it gets ugly. Anyway, I'm sure it's not. I'm sure it's going to be fine. But yeah. So let's see. We're about a half hour away, and so far I'm comfortable. It's not uncomfortable at all. My hands are absolutely perfect. I was thinking getting heated grips for the Street Triple, but having heated grips on my GS, I found them okay. If the temperature was like 50 degrees or so, but in the 40s, it was only heating my palms up. It wasn't heating my whole. I mean, these are heating everywhere. So I know they're kind of bulky, but I'm not going to get the heated gloves for the Triple if I take it out in the cold. I'm just going to use my heated gloves because right now, like I said, it's 42 degrees. My hand is in the air. I don't feel anything. I just feel a nice, cozy, warm around my hands. So I'm not saying it's for everybody because they are bulky, but if you're going to ride in the cold weather, I just love the heated gloves. Now, I don't know how long they're going to last. In fact, I got these things on sale, I guess, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago. So I don't even know what model it is. I think they discontinued it. So, I don't know. But, yeah, so I was about thinking about something. I think, the gear I just picked up this jacket. If you guys want any information of the stuff I have, I'll just make a comment and I'll list what I bought, what my gear is, and where I bought it and stuff like that. I will search the gloves out too if you guys are interested. But I don't promote any of this stuff. I'm not, my YouTube channel, it's small. I'm not, and how I started, the way it's run. It's just me and you guys. It has nothing to do with making money. I don't care about making money on this thing. This is all fun. That's all it is to me. I just enjoy doing it, And I know sometimes it's boring for a lot of you guys, but it's just an average dude riding around. I keep saying if I had some hot chick with me, some like mid-20-year-old girl that likes to ride, my channel probably would explode. But but that's not going to happen. It ain't going to happen. I'm a loner. That's the way I like to be. So it's no big deal. Anyway, off the subject. So we'll come back. This thing moved. Oh, jeez. I didn't think it even moved. Okay. Some of my camera's moving. I didn't probably tighten it down enough. Anyway, I got tools with me. I can do it if I have time. But when we get close, I do like this bike. I do like it. I do like this bike. I know it's not as agile and flickable as the Triple, because I love the Triple, but I like this bike. And for the price I paid for what I have into it, it's a beast. I just love it. So yeah. So all right. So we'll be back when we get close, and we'll talk more. And then I'll have the camera on when we'll ride, and hopefully something interesting will happen. But we'll see. All right, guys. Later. Okay, guys, yeah, so I just met all these dudes, so it's pretty cool. Some of the, I don't know any of these guys. This was from Instagram. It's my buddy Dane that I ride with all the time. So let's just run down. Let's just check out these bikes. It makes me want to get one of these cafe type bikes. How cool is this? I mean, these bikes is just so cool. This is Triumph. This is the I think this is the T900, T120. With it, yeah. This is an Enfield. This is really cool. Bobber. I like these bobbers. I had a Speedmaster, which is almost identical. My bike, Dane's, and then James, one of the guys we ride with, is going to appreciate this bike. How cool is this bike, guys? It's the nice color gray. It's got the cafe look. Yeah, it's cool. It's got the mid exhaust. This is nice, bud. It's nice. Yeah. And yeah, and so we have. So it should be fun. So we're going to just kind of ride around the lake. I'll keep the camera going. Dane, you want to see if these are too thick for you? Give them a shot. I brought the wrong bike. Yes.
That's a damn goose bike.
Yeah, I bought the wrong bike. I can't help it. I'm a kid at heart.
No, I love it.
No, I want one. I want a cruise. I want one of these. I'm thinking of a bobber. I just like the way, because I like my Speedmaster so much. All right, guys. So that's it. So that's the crew. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like I said, I don't know any of these gentlemen. This guy's pretty cool. They all seem pretty cool, but they're all into these vintage type looking bikes, bobber bikes. And you know me, I got a sport bike, and I'm way out of place here. But that makes me want to buy one of these. But this thing's got no fenders on it. It's strictly the bars. I'm not into the bars like that, even though it's a cool look. But it just doesn't seem like it's comfortable. This Enfield, though, I really like, because I like red. It's super cool bike. It's just super cool. So we'll see how it goes. Let's see how long my camera lasts. I just got it running. I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing, because I'm just gonna let it run and just bullshit. All right, guys. I don't know if my audio was working last time. I don't think it was. So I'll kind of piece something together here. Always something. I'm always screwing up something. Anyway, we're at Falls Lake, as you guys can see. So weather's nice. Well, 50 degrees nice. But I'm really enjoying it. Everything's just working. I'm going to kind of repeat myself. Well, not repeat myself, because the audio wasn't working. I don't have the heat on the heated gloves, but my hands are toasty, still toasty warm. I left this morning, it was 41. Now it's like 42 degrees. I mean, it's like 50 degrees right now. But yeah, but it's all good, and it's a nice ride. And I think this is the most guys I've ever ridden with. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 riders. Basically all cruiser bikes or cafe style type bikes. But when I see these bikes, they're just so cool to look at. How comfortable they are to ride, especially in this weather. I mean, it's 50 degrees out, guys, and these guys are all in naked bikes. I think I'm kind of overdressed, but I'm comfy. That's all I want to be, is comfy. I feel like it's a 75 degree day right now. I don't feel any cold whatsoever. It's just, this gear I have on it is perfect. So I don't know what you guys think about cold weather riding on basically sport type bikes or naked bikes. I definitely wish I had the GS. I know that would be more out of place, but because the GS was just a perfect winter bike. You felt nothing, so comfortable. And the new one with I didn't have the heated seat, but I never really. The heated seat was probably nice, no doubt, but and the heated grips. The heated grips were really nice, but the thing with the heated grips is that it only does the palms, like I said earlier. So, or your fingers, inside. With the heated gloves, they do it does it all. Okay, we didn't really get to shoot over here. I know a lot of you guys, not a lot, but I know I've had some people make some comments that they like to ride alone, but I don't like riding alone. I like to ride with at least one person, because then if you get stupid and stuff like that, or your thing breaks down, or God forbid you go down, so at least you got somebody there. But if you both go down, then you're in trouble. It was a nice ride. This is a nice scenic road. love to see signs like that. Nice road. Man, you could roll through this. Yeah, that's definitely Sport Bike City there. Those roads, that road was nice. Yeah, I gotta remember this road. See, that's the only thing that deters me why I don't buy a cruiser or a cafe type bike. You just can't hit the turns as hard. Because you look at the low clearance on that bobber up there. It's just so low. You can't. I mean, my Speedmaster, I used to try to hit the turns, but I would scrape so easily. So yeah, who knows? Who knows what Kenny's going to get next? But right now, this is my winter bike, guys. This is it. I'm totally comfortable. You know, I can handle mid-40s with no problem. I'm sure we're up to over 50 now, but yeah. I definitely can handle it. So, winter bike. So, what's the next bike going to be then? What's the next bike gonna be? Let me know. Also, guys, let me know what you guys think of, you know, the cafe cruiser type bikes. Are they your cup of tea, or, you know? I mean, I know the demographics for mine are probably more older guys that watch my videos, but I'd like to know if a sport bike is more your cup of tea, naked bike, adventure bike. You know, I like them all. I just wish I could have, you know, a garage full, at least a dozen different bikes. But then again, when you think about cruiser bikes or cafe style bikes like this, you don't do like really stupid things, and it only can, like my Speedmaster was 110, I think it topped out at 120. So you really, you know, this thing, forget it. This thing will top out 170. So, you know, you stay out of trouble as far as, you know, the speed these things can do, and everybody tell you, I hear it 100 times. No need to have a leader bike. You can't use it. You can't use 150, 160, 200 horsepower on a bike. It's not usable, which I totally disagree with. It's absolutely usable. It's not usable legally, but it's usable when you want to pass somebody on the highway. It's just absolutely brutal. So it's usable, and you don't do it all the time. Granted, no, you don't need it. You don't need any bike that has over 50 horsepower for if you're just cruising. But you know, you have to have a limit, and my limit, well, I don't really have a limit. I just want powerful bikes. I like powerful bikes. Ooh, coppers. That's a no-no. You see, I don't know if you noticed what I did. I was looking at that cop, and I wasn't paying attention to the cars coming at me, and almost veered into over the double line, just because I'm not looking. Just because I'm not looking. I was looking at the cop. You got to look where you turn. Yeah, the Kawasaki's got that full exhaust, the R900 RS. So he's got a full MIV exhaust, M-I-V-V, which I've used their slip-ons before. And it's been tuned by Ivan's Tune, which is the same guy who tuned this thing. And that guy, he knows his stuff. And you know, it's an ECU flash. It's not a power commander. You got to send the ECU back to him, and he flashes it. And he's good. I'm really impressed with his tuning abilities. He's out of South Carolina. Very impressed with this bike. I know this bike is fast. If I put if I put a smaller gear in the front, one down in the front and one up in the back, this thing would be absolutely a quarter-mile rocket ship. But then it's going to want to stand up, and I don't want the bike to stand up. I don't like it. I don't like wheelies. I'm just not into them. They don't do anything for me. But this, you know, so quarter-mile time, Jesus, I think with the tune and the proper gearing, it'd probably run, I don't know, 1020s, 1030s. With the way it sits now, it'll probably run like 1070s or 80s, you know, probably 3 or 4 tenths slower. We got a little bit of time here. Maybe we can look at some different bikes. So yeah, here we go, guys. So that's it. We got that. We got these. We got the two back there. So yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, I like that infield. It's a cool looking bike. It just doesn't have the snot. It just doesn't have the snot. But it's a good looking bike. Good looking bike. So also, guys, when you're riding in the cold, how long do you guys ride for? That's a good question, right? I mean, how long? I mean, a couple hours and you got to stop, or can you just go as long as you want to go? But it's been a really nice riding with these guys. Nice, pleasant, good times. So I think we're going to pull into the station. I think that's where we're going. So, but yeah, the only thing I'd be changing on them is on that cafe race is those turn signals. Incandescent ones are hideous. I don't know why they can't put the LEDs on these damn things. That's a 2000. I think he said it was a 2018 or 19, which pretty much are the same. So, but it's very cool. That sounds good. That. Yeah. Oh, that rock out there. I have to go to the rock. So I guess we're getting fuel. That's good. Alright guys, that was fun. So we're just about done on the video, so maybe I'll just end it here. That was good times. Let me just get off this bike. And yeah, it's been cool.
Really similar. When you got here, they're like
well, you know, yeah, you're pretty much inline 4.
yeah.
Yeah. I liked it. Is that a complete system? So it's complete, right? Yeah, it looks sweet. All I did, I gutted the cat, so it's a factory header with a slip-on.
Oh, okay. So this had a cat underneath it.
Yeah, this had 2 cats, one in the muffler and one in the. So I drilled out the cat, so the cat's drilled out, and then it has a flapper deal back in the day. So you take all that out because it controls. So I took all the motor out and everything, and it's
Because they sound super similar.
yeah. You know, it's a nice cruise. It was really nice. Oh man, it was a good time. That's a good ride. It's good times. I just feel out of place for all these cool bikes. You know.
Oh, no, I'm doing out of place. That's the one that's the slowest one.
I know, but that's why you got to lead because it's so cool looking though. It's definitely cool. You know. Yeah. All right, guys. So they're all lined up. I'm gonna get a photo. This guy's taking photos, and yeah. It's all cool, but I love this bike. So anyway, guys, that's going to be it for now. And as you guys can see all my winter gear on and everything like that. But I'm going to ask Dane how his hands were. But that's going to be it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Later, guys.